Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I wanted to do just a bit of a vlog today. There are a couple of things that are art related. One is a clipboard that I made for a display at work, and the other is a little clip of me using an amazing paper cutter, being able to cut a lot of paper at one time. Before that though, I'm going to walk through the yard. It is so incredibly hot here. I came out to see what kind of life I could find, and I already see, did you see it? Shiny, shiny winged, what is that? It's really pretty. So it's just so hot. It's been almost unbearably hot. It's hard to even breathe outside. So I've noticed on this hibiscus, it had some spectacular blooms. Okay, yeah, it's okay. These were really, really pretty. You can see where the Japanese beetles have gotten to this one. I have another one that hasn't bloomed yet, and it is not so bad. You can see the grass looks really dry. It'll come back out though. So this hibiscus has not bloomed yet. You can see all the buds there. I have to come out and water these every day. These pots dry out pretty quickly. Sometimes it feels good to get up from the computer and just get outside. Yeah, this is how dry everything is. This had water in it yesterday. It is now bone dry, and same almost with this one. I will have to come out and fill that up again. The butterfly bush is doing well. So what is this? This plant is called wintergreen or pipsissewa. It is evergreen here, and it's so nice to see it outside in the colder months. It looks like maybe this one bloomed last month or the month before. The May apples have long gone. I love the moss. It does pretty well. You can see spots of it all along the walkway. Do love it. A garden takes time to create. I want this to turn into a beautiful, beautiful woodland garden. I want it to be as beautiful and interesting as the cottage garden at the old house. It has to be different because it's a different place, and the ecosystem is totally different out here. So I wonder if anything is in there. Look at that, the pine straw has covered up that jar that was in my, or that is in my bottle garden. Oh, look at that. There's some kind of mud in there. Oh, there's a big spider in there. Okay. Well, I did walk through a spider web. Hopefully there's not a spider on me. Here goes an ant along the pine tree. Getting outside is just the best therapy ever. So, I know I've mentioned my bear journal, and I am working on that steadily on a regular basis. It's got a ways to go before I do a video with it, but it was inspired by a recurring nightmare. Oh my gosh. The fawn is right there. Do you see it? We've got some squirrels going crazy. Let's see if we can get another little shot. That sweet deer. Alright, we're going to leave you alone so your mama won't be worried. And so you don't run. I want you to stay where you are. So what was I talking about? The nightmare. Okay. I'll tell you about it when I show you the journal, but lo and behold, there's been a bear on the run just one county over, really not too far from here. People have reported seeing it. I love this pathway. Look at all the moss. I used to love to walk in the woods when I was a little girl. And one of my favorite things was moss. And one of my favorite things about moss was the fact that it has this, like this carpet of these little wispy, I know there's a soldier moss that has the red in it. Looks like British red coats standing in the moss. I love this. Okay, let's keep walking. It wouldn't surprise me to see a snake. Of course, it's super hot, so they're not going to be out in the sun, I don't think. I like this stump covered with moss. Really pretty. Oh, let's just keep walking. I love it out here. I love this tree too. And the reason is because it catches all of this pine straw that falls. So it looks like tinsel in a Christmas tree. I don't know if you can see the way it looks. This is my own little Christmas tree out here. There's just so much life and nature, even in a small yard. You don't have to have a huge spread of land to enjoy nature. Wow. Look at all these spider webs along the edge of the wood pile. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to stick my hand in there. There could even be a snake in that. I wonder. See the rings in the wood? That used to fascinate me in school, as it did, I'm sure, a lot of kids, that you could tell the age of a tree in a way by counting the rings inside. So this is my little moss-covered pathway. It just goes around in a circle. I should be out here working more than I am, but right now I'm just loving my job and making the journals, practicing guitar. I do what I can. And sometimes I get the chance to come out here and work. So look at this trail. There's a spider web, but there's also what looks like, I know sometimes snails leave trails, but I guess the little fawn is still out there. We won't bother it though. I wonder. Yeah, I see the little ears. Oh, how sweet. Yep, I'm not going to bother it. So that's our little nature walk, and I will show you the rest of the vlog. Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I am heading out the door once again, but I wanted to show you something that I made for a display today. It's an altered clipboard. It's really, really simple. I just think it turned out so pretty. So I took a regular clipboard and cut a piece of old calendar to cover the back, and it's just glued into place. The front is a lot of pieces of vintage music that have been glued down, and then I took some white glue and decoupaged this napkin onto the top of that. Then I've got some my alcohol ink that I love so much in different colors, and I did a couple of little bird stamps. I let that dry, and then over that I put a layer of gloss varnish. I used this strong, the E6000, to put these flowers onto the metal, so hopefully that will hold. I didn't do anything to seal the back or anything like that. This was just meant to be a really quick, simple clipboard for a display that I have at work. And we have a lot of clipboards. It's just to give people ideas of what to do. Anyway, I wanted to share that before I go out the door. A few minutes this morning before I go out to meet with my son and see my grandchildren, so I thought I would just spend some time working in Big D, my big glue book. Let's get over here to the back. It's really pretty. So I need to tone those down. That's a big poster from the Scrap Exchange when we did our DIY fest, and I participated in that. So I got one of the posters from that, and it's just fun to glue. So today is a work day for me, and it's so wonderful to do something that you love so much. It really is. It's just a pleasure to go to work. Oh, I'm still waking up this morning. Oh, I like that quote. Practice what you know, and it will help to make clear what now you do not know. That helps me to be encouraged to practice my guitar. So I'm not gonna somewhere. And I want one of these. I definitely have to buy some more of these gelatos by Faber-Castell. I really like those. And I'll have to show you something that I did buy recently. Let's just spread that out a little bit. And was there anything? I could use that too. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Let's move over to a new page. Something else that I got recently is this glitter paint. I had never tried this before, and there was some on sale. So I decided to give it a try. And it goes on. Can't see the glitter so much. The glitter really settles. Actually, I'm going to have to stir that. If you could see this, see how gold it is at the bottom? See, that's more shiny. Now, maybe if I shake it again, that's better. And when it dries, you can, it's really pretty actually. When I first put it on the paper, I was not sure that I was going to like this at all. But after it dried on another page, I did really like it actually. This page can be drying while I go out to pick up my granddaughter. Let's get all the way to the edge. Get the glitter off of my hands. Oh, and close this. Can you imagine spilling that? What a mess. And what do I want to do on this? Put that in the corner and just keep on gluing. to just keep the glue out. Oh me, I hope it cools off here a tiny bit. It's been really hot, as I said in the first part of the video. It's just almost unbearable. I feel really bad for people working outside, and it's just so humid. It makes it hard to breathe. Well, I think I'm going to stop there, and this page can dry, and when I come back I will be able to work on it a little bit more. So thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.